Hey everybody, welcome back. Now that I have the interior and the driver and passenger the way I want, it's time to figure out how to put this thing all together into one unit. And I want it to come apart. Originally I had the interior glued into the body, which seemed okay at the time, but as I look on it now, I would like to be able to get to the battery, get to other parts of the interior if I want to, without having to break it or saw it apart. At one time I thought, well, I'll do that, and if I ever need to get into the interior, I'll make the top removable. And I'm kind of having second thoughts about that plan now as well. So then I got the bright idea where, why don't I mount the interior on the chassis? That way I can take the body off and then get to the interior, and then if I need to, dismount the interior from the chassis, and that way I can work on, the motor, whatever, drivetrain, whatever else I need to. Right now, the body, or the interior parts, is down against the frame. And I'm either going to mount it like that, and at first I thought in the front it must be sitting on the motor, but then I realized if I clear the wires out, it's sitting on the transfer case. And then it's sitting back here in this area, which I also don't mind. I think I'm going to try the easiest method first. And why not? Because it's the easiest, and it's not going to require any massive changes. It's going to make me reprint a bunch of parts or repaint anything or glue anything. So I think what I'm just going to do is put some double stick Velcro across the top of the transfer case and along these frame rails, and then in the matching spots on the back. If it doesn't work out, you know what? I haven't really harmed anything, and I can think of something else. So let me come back with that plan and see how it works. One thing worthy of note is I have to be pretty careful how I put that in place, because once I set that down onto the Velcro, it's not going to move. And I need it to line up with my body and bumper mounts. So I'm almost tempted to somehow temporarily stick the interior into the body in the right place and then lower it down onto the mounts. I think that's how I'm going to have to do it, otherwise I'll never get it in the perfect spot. So here's my initial plan. I'm going to use some of this handy tack, this reusable adhesive, and I'm going to try and stick the interior into the body. So I have some of this handy tack in there, and I've got it, it's really surprisingly not all that sticky, but it doesn't have to be. All it has to do is wedge that in there and keep it from dropping out, and it seems to be working for that. All right, I'm ready for my first attempt. I have double stick Velcro there and across the top of the transfer case. Well, unfortunately that didn't work that well, and the problem is on the transfer case there really is not enough material under there to stick. I just broke one of the mirrors. All right, that was inevitable. There's not enough material on the bottom to stick there, and on the back, while there is enough body there, there's no way to press it down against it. So it's all screwed down now, but it's also way too tight a fit. So I've got to think of something different now. I've got these holes here, and I could print a block that comes up from there with a threaded insert in it and screw it down to there. And 2 screws might be sufficient to hold the interior in the way I intend to use this. It's not like the interior can really go anywhere. So here's my next false move. I printed up these 2 little blocks. I sunk a 3mm, I think they're 3mm threaded insert into them. They're going to screw there, and I had to drill these holes out just slightly, but on the bottom I had to open the counter bar up a bit because the head of my countersunk screws wouldn't go in what was there. They're going to screw down there, and then these 2 blocks are going to glue about there and there. And again, just like with the other method, the hard part's going to be getting it glued on in the exact right position. So I got those put in and glued, and I'll be honest with you, they're working really well. You can see they're right in here, one on either side. What was that? Oh, that was the bumper. Fell off. And one over here. And this is a fairly heavy unit, and I can pick it up by the interior, so that's not going anywhere. I'm very pleased with that. While I was doing that, I also made new bumpers. And what I made new bumpers for was because I wanted to, right now I'm having to press the body down pretty hard to get the screws, to get the screws through the holes in the bumper and into my threaded inserts. So what I did was I simply moved the holes in the mounts up 1 millimeter, hoping that's going to work. I haven't tried it yet, but I'm hoping it will. I am going to put headlights and taillights in it. I just haven't quite worked out yet how I'm going to do it, and that might be for another video. But let's get the body bolted on and let's see how it looks. All right, there we go. We are all bolted on, and I had to push down way less hard this time to get the, I can see the reflection of the ceiling fan. I had to push way less hard to get the screws into the body, which is a good thing. I still had to push down a little, but not a huge amount. My balance is really good, very close, I'd say, to 50-50, and I'm very pleased with that. Well, there you go. I got the spare tire carrier made and on. I still don't like that spare wheel, but I think that's going to be a battle for another day. But everything's on, fits really well. If I didn't decide to put lights on it, I'd be done right now. But I think I am going to put lights on it. So in the next video, I'm going to design and 3D print lamp holders for front and back. And we'll get those in. We'll get the headlights and taillights in. And then I think we'll finally be done with this. Thanks for watching.